Evergreen is a special place. You can feel it in the minute you walk in the door. It's just a family. I feel like you can be yourself here. Kids are curious, they're engaged, they love to read, they love school, and they're happy.
Evergreen is such a special place to be. It feels like a family. It's very community-based. I know students in the hallway from Team 2 and Team 3. I know them by name. I can ask them about their day.
Myself and the teachers truly do know every kid. We do use the phrase, all our kids are all of our kids. So everybody feels the joy and responsibility of knowing every kid, and I get to greet every kid by name every morning.
At Evergreen, we have mixed age classrooms, and so kids really get to interact. So I get to see different levels and how the kids help each other out. It's a real community here.
Team 1 is very special because we're a very diverse classroom because we're multi-age. So that means that we have kindergartners and first graders supporting each other and bouncing off of each other, and it's a very special place to be.
We talk about, I wonder why this happens. When we explore things, I wonder, what do we wonder about? And then we go online, we look at books and try to discover more about the weather or about insects. We go with the students' questions and explore deeper what that is.
Some of the things that we do for PE for our kindergarten friends is that we work on self-space, we work on all of our local motors, being able to travel all different fun ways. Those are kind of the big things, but then we work on all of our basic skills of kicking, bouncing a ball, tracking a ball with their eyes, throwing, and we mix in just tons and tons of different kind of fun games that they just really, really enjoy, being able to move and play with their friends.
We start with those fundamental skills of how to hold our utensils and supplies and how to create responsibly. So they get a variety of art materials, including colored pencils, markers, crayons, paint, and even clay.
The Team 1 curriculum starts out with who they are, questions about their age and their name, and then it goes into some animals and colors and shapes. So other things that they learn within their classroom are things that I teach them in Spanish too.
I like to give them songs and music to be able to learn some of that body control and take turns. I do songs that help with phonics, with counting. It furthers what is happening in the classroom, and that's one thing I really like is supporting the teachers.
Sometimes I do artwork that crosses over, but I also like to make sure that they're learning something that's art related as well as classroom related.
We're learning letters and sounds, we're writing, we're working with words. So reading is our top goal in first grade and kindergarten. So we put that at a high emphasis so that students can learn to love to read and be readers.
I enjoy seeing students make connections and start to use the language. I love seeing when they understand if I'm speaking all in Spanish, and I use pictures and visuals and lots of movement. And so when they make that connection and they understand what I'm saying, and then when they're able to respond to me in Spanish.
Faith is integrated here at Evergreen in more than just our weekly chapels. A big focus and a big part of the teachers' hearts are to honor kids' questions. And in that, we try always to remind them that their curiosities, that their wonders are indicative of God's creative power. All these questions that drive our inquiries here are all geared towards learning more about the Lord.
Most of the time in school, our left side of our brain is being utilized. So switching off that side and turning on the right-hand side of our brain and learning to be more creative is important.
It's never too early to start learning wise ways to use technology. And we try to make it fun and engaging, but in a way that is appropriate.
Something that we are working on right now in Team 1 is that it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to try something again. What we want to try and learn is to keep going, to keep trying, and to problem solve through. And we learn strategies in order to problem solve through different things.
My hope and my prayer is that they discover who they are, that they learn to love learning, and are excited about discovering what God's creation, and they grow up as a disciple of Christ in the world.